What's up? My name is Joaquin, and I'm going to tell you about my experience with 75 Hard. First, I'm going to give you a little background. Before I started 75 Hard, I had multiple degrees. I had an up and running business, another business in the books trying to get it going, and life was good. But I feel still that I can be better, and I felt then that I could be better, and I just needed to be pushed. So that's why I did the 75 Hard. When I first discovered 75 Hard, it was sometime during COVID. I'm a first form Legionnaire, and a lot of Legionnaires started posting stuff about 75 Hard. So I investigated, and the first thing I saw was you got to read 10 pages a day. And I was like, oh, okay, I do that, anyway, I listen to audiobooks, and then so I was talking to someone about it. They go, no, you got to read. He says it very clearly in his podcast that you got to read the books. And I was like, so in the words of Andy Frisella, the B voice came out of me. And I was like, oh, I don't need to read. I'm going to modify the, do it so it's convenient for myself. But I wanted to do the program, so I didn't do it, right? Because in my mind, I'm like, okay, it's really not set up that way. I don't want to be inconvenient, so I'm not going to do it or do it halfway either. So time goes by, I watch people do it, and I'm kind of stagnant. Like, I got a good job, good career. I'm an educator, teacher, been that for 20 years. I run a business that was surviving through COVID. Felt pretty good. However, I felt like I could do more. And I decided that I was going to do the program. And I picked a date in the middle of the summer. I was like, okay, I'm going to start the day I get back from Indianapolis. I literally landed close to midnight. That morning, I was in 75 Hard. Gallon of water a day, progress picture, 10 pages in the book, indoor workout. Well, it could be two workouts a day. One has to be outdoor. Sometimes I did 2 outdoor workouts, but one has to be outdoors no matter what the weather condition is. And my fiance started it with me. Did 2 days. On the second day, end of the second day, or start of the second day, someone was like, hey, what's that in your water? And I was like, lemon. They're like, oh, you doing 75 Hard? You can't have lemon in your water. And I knew that. However, I was so accustomed to putting lemon in my water that I just did it. It was a habit. So I started over. And I must tell you, the part that I thought was going to be the hardest and the part that I thought I wasn't going to like the most, I ended up loving. And that was the reading. Like, I loved reading. Like, I looked forward to my reading more than anything. And I loved to work out. But the reading meant more to me because I felt like I was getting the most out of the reading. Just for me personally. Anyway, I failed on day 74 because I forgot to take my picture. I literally cried. I actually took a picture and looked at it, and I looked pitiful. I was so disappointed. I don't care how I took that picture that day. Everybody was going to know I cheated. And my integrity was like, no, what? You can't say you finished it, even though basically you already did 76 days because the lemon in the water, didn't count. But, you drank a gallon. But I said, I was going on vacation like a week, so I said, okay, I picked another day. I started it that day, and I finished in April of 2023. And let me tell you about this finish time. And this is what I mean when people could do a lot more than you think is possible. I started this program on January 22nd of 23. I was in the process of buying a house that was supposed to close like February 1st, or maybe even January 18th. It might have been supposed to close before we actually started the program. And it didn't happen. I didn't end up closing on March 17th. Around the same time, I got a letter from my landlord at the gym that we own that basically we had to pay a lot more money, like almost double what we were paying, or move. So I ended up closing on my house on March 17th, and we ended up moving the gym, and we had to be completely in the other building by April 1st. On top of all of that, we also had I lived in a condo. I had owned a condo before, and there was a bed bug infestation within the condo complex, which affected my condo. And I had to deal with that. Move a home and move a business. Mind you, I told you this, right? I'm a full-time teacher and I run a business. And during that time, I started another business. I also published a book that I basically rewrote from January and finished it in June. Or published it. It was officially out in June in a 6-month time. The first time I started the first 75 Hard, started a nonprofit organization that I'm writing grants for, and hopefully that will be up and running through several grants this fall/winter. And what I'm telling you is that the 75 program really brings out the best in you. If you can find one person that's done the program that can come to me right now and said the program did not benefit them, I want to have a conversation with you because I want to find out who you are and how amazing you are that you're so above that you didn't get any better during this program, because I got tremendously better. And I think I was on the brink of good before, but now I'm like at that upper echelon of like good, moving into like the /great realm due to 75 Hard. And it's going to be an integral part of my life moving forward in some capacity, because the fundamentals that are based, reading, cognitive functioning, my mind is on point. I'm focused. Abstaining from alcohol for the period during just frees your mind. Like it's crystal clear. No alcohol, right? 2 workouts a day makes you manage your time. And now I'm in phase 1. I'm taking a cold shower. I'm visualizing, even though I'm struggling visualizing. It's hard for me. I do the 10 minutes, but sometimes I'm zoning out and in and out of what I'm just trying to think about. But I'm doing it. And that's all that matters, that you're not going to get great at something without application. So apply yourself. It took me 2 times to finish. And theoretically, like if you check out my year from a whole year, we're not in September yet, but I started it September 26th of 2022. I did 83 days, 2 workouts a day, no alcohol. Then I took like a month off. I did it again. I did the whole 75 days, and I did 2 more days before I did the program anyway, like just because. And now I'm in phase 1. So just that alone, like, I haven't consumed alcohol for like 170 some odd days already. And there's a whole bunch of days where I don't anyway, but just consecutively, like, you don't understand how clear your mind is, those that drink like on a regular basis. You think your mind is clear when you're not drunk, but your mind is fogged. When you sustain for like 21, 30 days, you see a total difference. And I recommend that to anybody. At least try to stop drinking for 30 days and see how you feel. That's it. Any questions, hit me up. Comment, whatever you want to do. And let's talk. If this program is for you and you want help, guidance, they have so many ways to help you. Thank you. Guys, have a great day.